Yeah, what up, people? So we got our mid-season designers notes. So these are going to be upcoming buffs and they're starting next season, and these changes will also be live on the TTS starting today. So there's the lion and the capital reworks. I feel like I've read those so many times, so I don't have to. So we're going to start off with Nomad. They added an idle sound cue to activated ear jabs and stun grenades to replace her claymore. In response to feedback about ear jabs being too difficult to counter, we added an idle sound following the gadget deployment. Our goal is to reward cautious players to spot nearby ear jabs and to adapt appropriately. Thanks to her ear jabs, Nomad already had 3 gadgets designed to counter flanking by the defending team. This is why we decided to give her stun grenades instead. Ying is also going to be getting a change. In order to make Ying's candelas more intuitive and simple, we have inverted the cooking mechanic. Just like fire grenades, the longer you cook them, the earlier they will explode. This change should also drive Ying players to put more effort into planning their attacks and to reduce candela spamming. So this is an interesting change. I can understand why they did it, because it's pretty easy to just spam 3 of her candelas in a room and blind everyone, so they now work like grenades. You gotta cook them before you can throw them in. So yeah, hopefully that reduces candela spamming. Coyote is getting a much needed buff and nerf. They reduced the shotgun's total ammunition from 51 down from 61, so basically he just loses 1 mag, not that much of a difference. And the AUG A3 damage is increased to 33 down to 27. This is a change that I like, because as I said before, that's the reason I didn't really like him. His SMG felt super weak, so maybe this is going to bring him in line with some of the other defenders. Maestro is going to be getting a pretty big nerf to reduce the effectiveness of his evil eyes. Its bulletproof windows will now be halfway open when affected by EMPs or shock drones. By allowing Thatcher or Twitch to have an effect on evil eyes, we want teams to rely a little less on soft destruction operators. Maestro mains will also have to be slightly more cautious when placing their gadgets, because they're fucking annoying. So this is a pretty big change, which I am all for. And finally, a blitz to nerf. Jesus Christ. A nerf to blitz. That never happened. Don't nobody say shit. I'm fucking tired. To reduce the frustration generated by this operator, the ballistic shield flash cooldown has been increased from 2 to 7 seconds. We're looking into reducing the amount of frustration generated by Blitz without hampering his ability to rush the objective. Increasing the cooldown of his shield flash should give him more leeway to defenders. What? The fuck am I reading? God damn it. Alright, look, you get it. Blitz is getting nerfed, a longer cooldown between his flashes, so hopefully it'll be less frustrating. And lastly is Echo. Echo is getting nerfed, which is a big buff to IQ. IQ can now detect Echo when he's using his PDA, which is basically his little gadget to see his Echo drones. So kind of like how this is going to work for like IQ and Pulse and Vigil. So she can probably see him through walls and floors and all that. So big nerf to Echo. And now over onto the win and pick rate delta. Basically, where the operators stand this season and which one are the more powerful ones. On the attacker side, this looks a lot better than last season. Everyone kind of, is all close together, which means they're somewhat balanced. The only thing is Jackal he's in the underpowered section right now. And Finka is still at the top, but I think they already nerfed her, so I don't think they're going to do anything to them. So the attacker chart looks fine, but the defender chart is this one is way worse. Jaeger is far out here in terms of pick rate. Not so much in win rate, but his pick rate is really high. So normally when they stray too far away from that little intersection, they're probably going to get nerfed. So we might see a Jaeger nerf in the future. I don't know what they could do to him, but we might see one. And Frost is now where Finka was, I think, 2 seasons ago. So most likely they're gonna have to nerf Frost, which is why I didn't want them to buff her in the first place, because she was fine before, but now it looks like her win rate is extremely high. So they're probably gonna nerf her weapon or gadget somehow to bring her back down. And Tachanka, Clash, and Castle are still at the bottom. No one wants to play them. But yeah, that seems about it for this video. Once again, these changes will be on the test server going live today, so look out for that update. But yeah, that's the end of this video. So like, subscribe, all that other shit, and I'll see you in the next video.